ever got in trouble, I would be there on the double just to bail you out.
Hi, you guys. Welcome to episode 6 of Renaissance Woman, Backstage at Something Rotten with Heidi Blickenstaff. So excited to see you again. There's Kate Reinders in the background. Hi, Kate Reinders. Hi. First of all, I have lots of amazing things to tell you. I'm going to tell you fast. The Property Brothers were just in the building filming Love them. They were just in the building filming something for their show. And they left me this chocolate bar. They actually tweeted me on Twitter. And hopefully next week when they see the show, I'll be able to meet them. And maybe I can film it for the vlog. I'm not making any promises. But the other thing I wanted to tell you about is Amber Isaac is an alpaca farmer, and she found me on Facebook and let me know that her alpaca, who was named Heidi, had a baby male alpaca, and she named it Blickenstaff.
Yay, I love that!
First of all, if you only knew, like sometimes I joke about throwing this whole Broadway thing away and becoming an alpaca farmer. This means a lot to me, Amber, and I think that's pretty amazing. Hi, Margot.
Hi.
Look who it is!
Bing, bing!
It's Margot Lewis!
Bing, bing.
You guys, we have a really fun week planned. We're gonna do Something Rotten for you 8 times this week. And I may be having a special cameo appearance in the country on my day off. I don't know, stick around for a fun week. Love you.
Love you.
Hi, everybody. This is something weird and wonderful that happens every show before we do a show, and our ensemble is the best ensemble on Broadway, and in the number musical they do this crazy tap line, and it's so hard and amazing that every day before the show they have to practice it just to like get their shit together. I'm gonna have them introduce themselves and then they'll practice tap line for you. Here we go. Tap line is
Alex,
Chelsea.
Eric,
Beth. Angie.
Matt,
Jenny.
and Brian.
and Brian. Okay, you guys, here we go with tap line. Our awesome dance captain in swing. Aren't they amazing? Hi, everybody. I have some very interesting news to report. The first thing is our theater smells like poop, but we're gonna get through it. But the second greatest piece of news I have is, you know how I was so sad that my favorite segment was over because all of our 4 leather boys have been interviewed? We have a bonus leather boy on today, and it's our vacation swing, Matt Allen. Look, everybody.
Hi,
It's Matt Allen.
Hi.
Oh,
Kind of leather old man, not boy, but
you're looking good, old man.
thanks.
Now, Matt, you and I have known each other for how long?
I would say 15 years.
It's a long
We
time.
were on a gig that may have brought us closer together because it was kind of like going to war together.
We're war buddies. What
Yeah.
was that gig, Matt?
Steel Pier.
We were on the Steel Pier tour together. So Matt and I have been through it.
One-nighters on a bus, 6 weeks.
We've known each other a long time.
Yeah.
But Matt, you have done so many Broadway shows.
Oh.
You are a total pro. But tell the people what it's like to have to dance in this getup.
It's pretty cool.
You are awesome at your job, and we're so happy that we're going to get to see you in leather for a long time.
Can't
Bye,
wait.
you guys. Bye.
Brains. Oh, hi.
Hi.
I can see you there.
I think I've just been here quietly.
Welcome back to Christian Borle's Book Nook.
Book Nook.
How's it going?
It's going great. We're at the end of our 8-show week, and lucky to be on Broadway.
We're all a little
Another
tired.
week. Yep. That's
With me as ever is Baron von Stanchen-Merkin. Baron, how's everything going? The highlight of your week? I'm going to interrupt you. You got a little something on your nose. It's embarrassing. There.
friends don't let friends bug.
So we got
Okay.
not This week on the Book Nook, I'm recommending World War Z by
Oh.
Max Brooks, Mel Brooks' son, incidentally, one of them. This is a
Trivia.
surprising and fantastic book. You don't have to be into zombies to love this.
Thank God.
Yes, it does help. Think of like the 9/11 Commission, like the report that went back and tried to examine what exactly went wrong, what the government failings were. So the whole like idea of this book is like the zombie war has already happened. The main character is going back and tracing, and then
Baron, you've read it.
yeah, he was the one who actually recommended it.
Oh, so this is the Baron's Rack.
Hashtag Baron's Wreck.
That's good.
So anyway, pick it up. It's excellent, and it's people who I know who don't like this type of book have been really, really blown away and surprised by the quality of it and how
Fantastic.
suspenseful it is. Really
Great.
good. That being said, thank you to for delivering this flight of Smackery's cookies.
A flight.
We're all going to enjoy them. That was really very generous.
So generous.
Yeah, don't hesitate. I'm going to give World War Z away to Hannah Zunick, I'm going to pronounce it. Zunic. She was at the rodeo tonight. This elderly couple sat behind me, and they had a hard time getting up and down, so I got their food for them.
Aw,
and that kind of breaks my
Hannah.
heart a little bit. That's really, really
Sweet.
wonderful. Dune. I'm going to give Dune to... You say it. I can't do it. No, read the tweet. Congratulations. And I'm giving Bambi to Mary Toth. Mary Toth, I answered countless questions from first-year students in my res hall. Food has been their #1 problem. That's very sweet, helping those kids acclimate. But also, in January, she shaved her head for charity, and there's a fantastic pic of her actually making a great, great sacrifice.
She looks a little traumatized, but that would be traumatizing.
Well, when you shave your head, it is traumatizing.
Have you ever shaved your head for a role or anything?
My junior year of college at CMU, I shaved my head. I went mohawk first because I'd never had a mohawk. You know who'd look good with a mohawk? Someone's real married to their pompadour.
Oh, well, he looks good. It's working for him.
So we've only got, what do we have, like 2 weeks left?
We have 2 more weeks of the vlog.
So that's 2 more books to go, 2 more winners to go. You guys, it's really so frickin' inspiring to see what you guys are doing. And believe me when I say it's not easy to pick a winner. Sometimes I just do it on a whim. But like the big ones where people are going out and making major sacrifices for people who need help, it's incredible and it's inspiring. So thank you again.
Awesome.
Any thoughts? Just you still. I know. It's allergies. Still allergy season.
I know.
No.
Later.
This has been Christian Borals.
Book Nook! Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
This is one of my very dearest friends on the whole planet, Michael Barras.
Hello.
Hello, Michael Barras.
Hello, Heidi Blickenstaff.
This is my day off, and I like to spend it with the people I love the most in really lovely places. We're in Connecticut. We are. At a friend's beautiful home. I've known Michael for years and years, but Michael's an actor and a director. Maybe you saw Michael in Kiss Me Kate.
Maybe you did. I
Or-
can still feel it on rainy days, Heidi. My back hurts.
He was in Chicago and A Chorus Line and lots of really good things. I saw Michael in all of those shows, by the way, as a fan. And little did I know that later on he would become one of my besties.
I would be her fan.
See how that works?
It worked out.
The Circle of Broadway. I really met Michael and fell in love with Michael when Michael, I'm going to say Michael a lot, Michael. When Michael was my director, when we did a little show called Title of Show.
Maybe you've heard of it.
I don't know. Maybe you haven't.
Maybe you haven't.
Maybe a lot of people haven't heard of it. That was one of my most favorite experiences in my whole life. Not just on stage, but...
It was okay.
It was pretty good. But Michael's a genius director. He also directed me in a little show up at the Weston Playhouse called Next to Normal. So I like to do shows with you.
That too.
I
I like
was
doing
alright.
shows with you too.
Yeah, hopefully.
I also directed you in Now Hear This, Heidi. I
Oh,
directed
Now
you
Hear
3
This.
times.
Oh my God, I forgot about that one. That was a good one too.
It was.
Outdoors
also
have
good.
flies.
I'm picking herbs, by the way.
He's doing pre-production
I am.
for a
A little show I like to call Watermelon Jalapeno Lime Summer a drink.
Maybe it has a little hooch in it. What kind of hooch?
What kind of hooch do you want?
All
It
the
works
kinds?
with different kinds of hooches.
Oh.
That sounded dirtier than it is. But it also works with gin. We got a little Hendrix if you want that. That's a little product placement for you there.
If Hendrix wants to send me a case of Hendrix, I'm
Or
at
me.
the St. James Theater, or I'll share it with you.
Okay.
Okay, so tell the people what you're doing.
I'm making a cocktail
Okay,
for
but
people.
tell-
Hey,
sh-
first of all,
Oh.
before we do that, what do you call fans of something rotten?
We don't have that yet, so if you guys want to come up with that, maybe you should get on that. Let me
Rotten.
know on Twitter. Tell me what you're doing.
I'm picking, this is mint leaves that came from my house in Brooklyn. These are jalapenos.
Which
I
did
like
not,
it spicy, Heidi.
That didn't come from your house in Brooklyn.
Did not, because you need a very hot climate to grow those. Here's a little cilantro. Here's some lime, which I rolled to get the juice
Juice
out of.
flowing. Do you know that tip?
Did you know that tip?
You roll the
them, son.
lime.
Roll them out.
Roll that one.
That's a
Lime.
watermelon. It doesn't really look like a watermelon, but because it's an organic watermelon that I got from the farmer's market.
I just want to say one thing about Michael Barres. He doesn't do anything half-ass
No.
or like, you know,
No.
like the medium way you can do something. He always does it like the most organic, greatest, bestest way you could do something, which is why I love him.
So when she was talking about that winery, the biodynamic winery that we went to in New Zealand, I'm watching the vlog on my computer at home, and I'm like, she's like, we went to this winery, and I was like, it's Saracen. She's like, and then I should ask, it had a handprint. I was like, I'm a little louder. I'm like, Saracen, talking to my computer. And then she was like, I should ask Michael Barres, because Michael Barres, and I was like, Saracen. It's Saracen.
I couldn't hear you then.
Sorry. So now we're doing a fancy cocktail that I've never made before.
Hope it's good.
It involves watermelon that has been pureed and maybe some cubed watermelon that has been frozen into watermelon ice cubes.
Jump into the end of summer. I made my Bay laugh.
You did. Oh, you meant him. I thought
You're my gay bae.
I'm your gay babe. Yeah, so I'm chopping up a little more jalapeno, and then I'm gonna muddle.
That's a real thing,
I'm
apparently.
gonna muddle some herbs, and then we'll check in after I've gone a little farther in my
Your
prep.
prep.
Should have thought this out, but you know, it's half the fun. Hey, you want a piece of jalapeno, Heidi? Wait.
Toot toot! See you in a second.
All right, bye.
I'm waiting for Michael. He's doing things in the kitchen, like blending things, and we're losing light. I'm being patient. This is a lot of what Title of Show was like in tech. We would wait for Michael to make decisions about the lights. He's coming. Shh.
You take some chilled organic farmer's market watermelon, put it in a blender, blend it up so you got some juice, strain the juice so it's nice and clear, then you muddle, there's that word again, Heidi, cilantro, some mint, and some jalapeno and lime all together in a bowl.
Like a mortar and
That's correct.
What is it? A mortar and
Pestle.
pestle, not pedestal. That would be something different. You take a mortar and you get a pedestal.
That's like graduation.
Okay.
Mortarboard pedestal. So then you strain it. That's going in here.
Blah, blah, blah. Look
So
how
that's-
pretty it is.
That's herb, jalapeno, and lime infused cold watermelon. Here's some vodka. 4 drinks. I
a lot of
guess.
vodka. Stirring it.
We're not done yet.
Nope.
Feel like I'm forgetting something.
Woo!
Gotta garnish with a lime wedge. Okay, so these are previously cubed and frozen watermelon ice cubes.
This is for Jeff Bowen, who's in the house, and this is for my Bay Nicholas Rolfing.
I think we're gonna get 3. Everyone's gonna get 3.
3.
Oh,
Oh my God, it's so pretty.
isn't it pretty?
Jeff! Jeff, come out here!
She can project. Strain.
Jeff!
Oh jeez, oh jeez. Some jalapeno.
Some jalapeno. Jeff
Guest
and
up.
Olive are coming.
Guest appearance by that dog. Oh,
Okay.
you can make it.
Did you just yell me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come out here. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Bowen, who just made guacamole.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
You can make a mean guacamole.
Hang on.
San Pellegrino Pompelmo.
Can we get a case of that at the stage door?
Oh, just... More product
I
placement.
don't know. That's for you, everybody, aka Nicholas.
That's for you.
Okay, cheers, you guys, to the end of summer.
End of summer.
And to my wonderful best friends.
Is that me?
Both of you.
I thought you
I
said
love
friends,
you equally.
singular.
Here, I love you all equally. And I love you guys.
Cheers.
Happy end of
Thanks
summer.
for having us, Heidi.
Oh my God, that's so good.
It's amazing.
That's really good.
Just spit take.
That's really good.
I'd
Bye,
rather
everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, everyone. This is my pal, Jeff Bowen. We're at the end of my day off, so maybe I've had some liquor, some jump into the end of summer cocktails with Michael Barres and Jeff Bowen and Nicholas Rolfing. But we were doing a puzzle. It's a puzzle of a hat.
It's this puzzle.
It's this puzzle of a hat. He watched the vlog last week, and you may have remembered, if you also watched the vlog last week, that I obnoxiously reminded people that it's not a cast album, or it's not a soundtrack if it's a Broadway cast album. And this guy is the one who constantly is reminding me. And it was actually Maddie Clary. Maddie, I'm not calling you out. I'm saying, I'm illustrating that a lot of people actually make this mistake. And Maddie says, love your voice. Thank you so much, Maddie. Listen to the soundtrack all the time.
And I would say, did you make a movie that I don't know about?
I didn't, and then I would punch him in the face.
I've been asked to explain the difference. So a soundtrack is something when you go to see a film or you're playing a video game, and the music to whatever it is you're experiencing or sound has been pre-recorded before it actually happened. Mm-hmm. So for example, so let's say,
You brought examples.
like all of the great hits from the film Goodfellas,
Which is one of my
Which is a great
favorite
film.
movies ever.
So all of the great tunes from this is a soundtrack because all of the pop tunes that were in it were pre-recorded and they go into things. So it's a soundtrack.
And
It's
like-
a track which is part of all of the different tracks that make up a film.
And like John Williams when he did like Indiana Jones and E.T.
Like Elmer Bernstein's score for this, or Henry Mancini's for The Breakfast at Tiffany's, which I don't know why there's a parental advisor sticker on it.
River wider than a mile.
Do you have the rights to sing that song with this? You're gonna get in trouble. You're in trouble. So if you say to me, oh my God, I listen to the soundtrack of Evita all the time, I'm assuming you're talking about this. This is Madonna and Evita.
Oh wait.
You're not talking about Patti LuPone and Evita, that is the cast album. So a cast recording is essentially you see live theater in front of your face, and then all of those actors and voices or the band or the orchestra go into a studio and they record it. And you may have some questions like, but wait a second, the musical I saw has a bunch of pop tunes in it that Billy Joel sang. What do you call that? This is a cast album.
It's a
because
cast album.
the people from this show went into a studio later and recorded it.
Right, but any of the Billy Joel albums that are not moving out, the cast album, are just Billy Joel albums.
There's one weird exception, and I'm going to say what it is. And you might have others. And it is, you're like, oh my God, what was that best musical winner? It was called Contact.
Controversial.
Contact had pre-recorded music in a show. So when they released the music from the Broadway production of Contact, I would actually call this a soundtrack. I would not call it a cast album. But that's just me. So say to me that you've listened to something, maybe.
Oh my gosh, Jeff! I totally listened to the soundtrack of Book of Mormon.
Oh my God, they made a movie of that already? That is a very smart-assery answer you could give. Or you could do everything I just said and help the person understand the difference. Is this helpful? Did you know?
It's totally helpful. So this has been the totally helpful segment of this is a cast album and not a soundtrack with Jeff Bowen and Heidi Blickenstaff. I apologize. Let's jump into some Twitter questions, shall we? Ryan Gabot. Sorry, Ryan. Question. It's a good one, Ryan. Free sushi for your entire run and something rotten, or a bathroom on your floor? Bathroom. Totally bathroom. Rhino Jr. John asks, H. Blix, cast album on replay every day. Obsessed. What is your inspiration? Who is your Broadway idol? Love from Singapore. When I was coming up, I had 3 people that I was absolutely obsessed with. One of them was Rebecca Luker, one of them was Judy Kuhn, and one of them was Randy Graff. I loved all of their voices, but mostly I was obsessed with the fact that I could hear what beautiful actresses they were through what they were singing. I have always been so inspired by not only a singer with a beautiful instrument, but mostly being able to hear that spectacular acting through that beautiful sound. And those women continue to inspire me. Sam, Chuck, what has been your favorite costume out of every Broadway show you've done? Also, I'm in Les Mis on Broadway. I don't know if you guys can see, Sam Chuck is a little, ooh, bumpy, it's bumpy. Sam Chuck is a kid. I have not seen the current Les Mis on Broadway, but I would imagine he's Gavroche, right? Little people do what little people, whatever that song is. I'm just a pup, we'll fight like 20 armies and we won't give up until the pup grows up, right? Hey, Sam. I think a lot of people are assuming I would say Ursula because it was so beautiful, but that thing was a monster, as was she. I would say my favorite costume on Broadway was when I played Heidi in Title of Show, and I basically wore my own clothes. Carly Deexler? H-Blix, hey! Been loving the vlogs. Do you mind maybe showing us how you do your makeup? It looks so amazing. Carly, I have a special treat for you. This question has been asked quite a bit. Please enjoy the next clip.
What's that coming up the Silk Road? Out of China, the Black Death, woo! What's that creeping round your pee-pee and your vagina? The Black Death, woo! The Black Death, it's gonna get ya, it's the Black Death. It's gonna hit ya with those blisters, oozing like syrup. That pesky little pestilence is killing half of Europe. It's the Black Death, and it's coming for you. The Black Death! Black Death! Woo! The Black Death! Black Death! Woo! The Black Death! It's getting closer, it's the Black Death. It's getting grosser and it's making its way across England. Soon everything that's dangling won't be any good for dingling. It's the Black Death, and it's coming for you. Black Death.
And we're back. Wasn't that amazing? Michael Farringer, what's your favorite football team and musical? Go Niners, all the way. I gotta say Sweeney Todd. That's also a dream role. I don't have many dream roles because I like playing new things. I like inventing things, but I'm looking forward to playing Lovett someday. Giannina. Question, did you ever consider changing your name for your profession? It's my current dilemma. P.S. You're a queen. Thanks, Giannina. Here's what I have to say about that. When I first got to the city, I was advised to change my last name, and a lot of people still enjoy saying it in interesting ways. Blickenstaff, Blankenship, Birkenstock. My feeling about this, and it's not everybody's feeling about this, I have a very good friend who recently did change his name, and I support him in his name-changing journey. But for me, I felt very strongly, much like John Proctor in The Crucible, that it is my name. And I only ever get one that my parents gave me, and I'm very proud of my name. It's a long German last name, and I'm hoping by the time I'm dead that people will know how to pronounce it correctly. It's Blickenstaff. So Giannina, whose name I might be pronouncing wrong, the end of this story is you do what's right for you, but for me it was right to keep Blickenstaff, and everyone else be damned. Sydney Robinson asks, H. Blix, hi. Hi, Sydney. I have 2 questions. What is your Hogwarts house? And which Disney princess do you relate most to? I don't know the answer to either of these questions. I don't know how I find out what my Hogwarts house is. Sydney, if you would like to send me a link so that I can find out what my Hogwarts house is, please do. And then next time, I'll let everyone know what my Hogwarts house is. Michael Barras feels very strongly that my Hogwarts house is Gryffindor. Once you've played a Disney villain, you sort of feel like Ursula's the princess I relate to the most. I think for me, I like the princesses who get shit done. I'm a big fan of Pocahontas, and I'm a big fan of Mulan. I have never really been the kind of girl that wears dresses a lot and does my hair a lot, even though I got nothing against those kinds of girls. It makes the world go round that we're all different, but I think I'm more of a warrior princess. H. Blix, hi, love the vlog. And Book Nook, a question. What's the difference between an understudy and a standby? Oh, this is from Anna, 28. The difference between an understudy and a standby. An understudy usually is someone who is in the ensemble of the show and plays in their ensemble track every night, but also understudies a principal. Like, for instance, my good friend Jenny Hill, who is in the show, is in the ensemble, but she understudies B. And if you're a standby, you are not in the show every night, and you literally stand by to go in for the principal. Standbys usually are reserved for people like Hugh Jackman in Boy from Oz. However, both Wicked Girls have standbys. Elphaba and Glinda have standbys. It's when the part is particularly humongoloidish, and also you can have a standby when there's a star. So that's the difference, Anna, 28. Olivia Orsi asks, what do you like better? Your first entrance or the curtain call? Okay, Olivia, I have to tell you, I'm not trying to get deep with this question, but this question kind of like rocked my world a little bit. It is my goal in life to be where my feet are and to enjoy being present in the moment. So I want to say my first entrance, and everywhere my feet are after that is where I like to be at the moment. But if I'm honest, I kind of like the curtain call because I know that we've done it and we've given the people what they want, and I can feel proud knowing I got all my lines, I made all my costume changes, I didn't mess up Brian Darcy James, but I'm working on liking my first entrance better. How about that for deep thoughts? Evelyn Catharianar, sorry about butchering your name. What are some of your favorite songs? Also favorite artist or band? Love the vlogs, always looking forward to them. Hi from Vegas! Hey Vegas! I gotta say, I'm such a big fan of popular music, and growing up, I was obsessed with Hall & Oates, Olivia Newton-John, Tears for Fears, Wham, and all of those bands. I still love them, and had a big influence in teaching me how to sing. Daryl Hall, Olivia Newton-John. I really would listen to how they phrased things. How would Daryl Hall sing this? That's how I'm gonna sing this. I may still do that. You guys, I'm so glad these questions are over because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna barf. I think this is the last time we're gonna do Twitter questions from the road. We have 2 more vlogs left. Please send in your questions. Look who's in the back seat. Can you see her? Can you see my girl? Love you guys. 2 more to go. Cross your fingers I don't barf on the way home. Mwah! Well, I would say that was a very interesting week here at Something Rotten and Beyond. Thank you so much for coming back as usual. Send me your Twitter questions for next week. We only got 2 weeks left. Next week we'll be having some more Broadway Bikes shenanigans because guess who didn't train at all this week? This guy. We love you guys. Come visit us at Something Rotten. Until next time, bang, 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 bang!
Bang, 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 bang!
Bye guys.
There's no problem that's too big. When you're married, that's the gig. So don't be a sexist pig.
Hi. How's my girl? Sweet girl.
I have a little girl all better back then.
Bye.